Hello and welcome to the BMet Virtual Open event. We'll take you on a journey to explore the world of BMet and the courses on offer at the college. My name is Jimmy, and some of you might recognise me from attending events at your school to promote the courses on offer across our three colleges, which are Matthew Bolton College, James Watt College and Sutton Coldfield College. Before we kickstart the event today, guys, I'd like to let you know of a service to transcripts. So if you've got any hearing impairments or any learning difficulties, disabilities, you can get onto the ask@bmet.ac email for us, and we can get the transcript over to you. You don't want to miss a single thing. Okay guys, the fun part then. So this morning, or in theory now, it's this afternoon, you'll hear from some of our subject specialists who tell you more about the courses on offer at Sutton Coldfield College in subject areas such as business, accounts, law, English, maths, and also ESOL. We also have our support network team online with us too for bursary, financial support, and also help outside the classroom. If you have any questions for us today, guys, please use the Q&A function below. We'll get as many of them answered as we can in the live Q&A feature later on. For now, we have Jane, Sarah, and Fiona joining us. Over to you, Jane, first of all.
Thank you very much. Everybody, welcome to the Business and Professional Maths and English Directorate. I'm the director of the area, and I'm going to hand you over to Fiona Moore, who is the Departmental Manager for Business and Accounting, to start the ball rolling, and then you'll come back to me for a little bit more information. Fiona.
Hello everybody. The slide in front of you shows you what we can offer in our accounting courses. Okay, so we offer accounting at all levels, 3 different levels, and you can come and study accountancy full-time with us. So if you're a school leaver and you're interested in studying accountancy, you can come on a full-time programme starting at level 2. You can also come to Sutton to study accountancy as a part-time course, so possibly as an adult learner, and we offer those courses during the day, part-time, and also as evening classes. If you're interested in accountancy and you are a school leaver, then the entry requirements for that are to have 5 GCSEs at a grade 4, and you need to have your English and Maths at a grade 5. Okay, and I'll be happy to take any questions at the end of the presentation about the accountancy courses. So I'm going to hand back to Jane for the next slide.
Thank you very much. Just before we go into the detail of the individual courses, just to let you know that there are a couple of options available to you. We run vocational courses where you choose one subject. You normally have coursework and exams. That will be coming into class 3, 4, 5 days a week, depending on the course, and doing online learning from home, which is really exciting. We do various projects and trips and skills development, which you'll hear a little bit more about when Fiona goes into some of the areas. And you'll take on work experience and do maths and English if you need to. The other type of course that we run is an apprenticeship programme. Apprenticeship programmes are work-based, so you actually become employed by a company. You work with them for 4 days a week, and you come into college usually for 1 day a week. You get paid while you're working, which is always good news. And it's about developing your skills whilst you're on the job and improving your training, so maths, English and other skills connected to that area. We'll go through a little bit more about that in a second. So could I have the next slide, please? Thank you. So you can see on the screen that we've got a range of apprenticeship courses, which is what I'm going to start with. We run different levels, as you can see, and the topics that we have are accounting and finance, as Fiona's just started to explain, but we'll go through a little bit more detail. Business and administration, customer services, paralegal, and a range of management and professional apprenticeships. And basically, you look at the career that you're interested in and start to work with employers there, and we help you with all of that. So great opportunity for everybody. If you could go to the next slide, please. Thank you. You can see that across the area, there's lots of different outcomes as well for people who've studied in our curriculum directorate. You can see there that some of the job roles that people have been successful in, and some of the progression job roles that they're working towards throughout progressing in the qualifications. So you want to work in law, come to us. If you want to work in finance, we've got courses for you. So there's a whole range of things there. So next slide, please. We're going to start to go through things in a little bit more detail. Okay, so I'm just going to hand over to Fiona.
Thanks, Jane. Okay, so in my department then, as you can see on the slide, we've offered a wide variety of courses. So you've got business administration, business studies, law and criminology, accountancy, which I've done a little, I spoke to you about before earlier, and human resources. And we're going to take you through each of these. There's a slide on each of these now. So next slide, please, Jimmy. Okay, thanks. Okay, so BTEC business courses, these are very, very popular and one of the biggest areas in the college. As you can see here, we offer them at 3 levels. Okay, so what we basically say is that if you come to do business studies at Sutton, there is a course for everyone. So don't worry about what results you get in your exams in year 11, because we will be able to offer you something on business if you choose to study business. A lot of students want to come and study BTEC level 3, and you'll see a choice of options on the screen there. We have the foundation diploma, which you need to have 5 GCSEs with English and maths at a grade 4. But don't panic, if you don't pass one of your English or maths exams, we can offer you the extended certificate. Both those programs are 2 years and would lead you on to university. We also offer level 1 and level 2. I mean, if you come to study business with us, you'll study a wide range of topics. We look at all types of businesses, from very large to very small. We talk about what's going on in the news with business. We look at how they manage their finances, how they manage their people, how they market their products. So, good grounding in business studies. We try to make it as vocational and enjoyable as we possibly can, and you're also always invited when you're doing your assignment work to study businesses that you're interested in or that perhaps your family run, and you apply the knowledge that we're doing in lessons to your assignment work, which we give you lots of support with. You have a personal tutor who watches after you from the beginning of the course to the very end and supports you with everything in college, including applications for university in your second year. We also work with some local companies to do live projects, and we try and take you out on trips. So for example, last year the business students went to the Bank of England, and that was a project. In the past we've been to Drayton Manor, local theme park, and we looked at how they market themselves. Okay, so an exciting range of courses for business. All right, Jimmy, next slide, please. Okay, thank you. We also offer business administration. This is part-time in the evening for adults, or it's also a full-time programme for school leavers at level 2. So business administration is all about teaching you the skills that you will need to work as an administrator, so in an office, in any industry. So it could be that you come to us and you learn the skills, and then you go on to work in a medical practice, or perhaps in the media, or in a finance office, or in retail. So it's a great stepping stone really into any industry, but you've got the skills to be able to manage things in an office. So you'll see some of the topics there: communicating with customers, being able to meet people in reception, producing business documents, so spreadsheets and letters to a very high standard, and teamwork. So everything, all the skills that you need to be able to work as an administrator. Okay, thanks, Jimmy. Next slide, please. Okay, and we also offer law and criminology at level 3. This was a new course for us last year, and it's proved to be extremely popular. As you can see on the screen, it's made up of 3 qualifications. So a BTEC in applied law, a diploma in criminology, and a BTEC in business. And altogether the 3 of them over 2 years are roughly the equivalent of 3 A levels. So it is designed to take you to university to study business or law. The focus is on law on this course. To get onto this course, as it says, you need 5 GCSEs at a grade 4, including English and maths. Again, the students this year, they've been to the Crown Court in Birmingham to have a look at what goes on there, and then take that back to the classroom and have applied it to their studies. Okay, and that's everything from me. Happy to take some questions at the end of all this about anything to do with business, admin or law. But I'm going to hand over now to Sarah to talk about English and maths.
Thank you, Fiona. Hello all, my name is Sarah, and I'm the manager for the English, Maths and ESOL department at Sutton Coldfield College. Today I'm going to talk you through a range of course opportunities that we have at the college to develop and study and gain qualifications in Maths and English. You may join a study programme at the college, and if you do that, you will have the opportunity to study Maths and English, GCSE Maths and English as part of that study programme. We also have courses available for our adult learners, our 19 plus, and courses are available part-time in the daytime and in the evening. For these courses, we have GCSE and functional skills available, and we have a range of levels from entry 1 all the way up to GCSE. The functional skills courses, the daytime courses would run across 5 hours across a day. The evening courses, 2.5 hours in the evening. There is the opportunity across the working week to study both. In terms of GCSE, our adult courses, they look at supporting you if you are aiming for a grade 4 or above. And these courses are also available in the daytime, online, and also in the evening. Next slide, please. At the college, we also offer a range of ESOL courses. This is a really good opportunity for you to develop your speaking and listening, your reading and your writing skills. We start with speaking and listening in September, and we do study reading and writing elements within the course. But the first course would be speaking and listening, which starts from September and runs to December. We then, January to March, move on to the reading course. And then from March through to June, we look at the writing course. The ESOL courses run from entry 1 all the way up until level 2, and these are daytime courses. To decide what your current working level is, during enrolment, we will ask you to complete an initial assessment, and this is nothing to worry about, it's just to look at what your current starting point is in terms of your English and maths skills. And we have a course for everybody, no matter what your level. It's an opportunity for you to develop your confidence in communication, your written skills, and also your reading ability, and also just to help you in everyday life. The courses also then, once you've achieved them, give you opportunity to progress into other courses that are available at the college, and also help you to have better social skills in general life and more employment opportunities. Thank you. Over to Jane now, I think. Thank you.
Thank you. So if you could just go to the next slide, please. That's lovely. So that's a broad overview of our directorate. As you can see, we've got lots of exciting things in there: trips, visits, working with local and national employers, all of which are helping to develop your skills. So now we're back over for any questions.
Thanks, Jane. Thank you all. We're now going to take over the Q&A. Loads of questions have come in. I'm just going to start reading them off my laptop next to me. The first question is about A-levels, actually. So the A-level stuff. Guys, we just missed out the A-level talks earlier, about an hour ago. What we can do then, the best thing to do with that query I can see right now is if you get them questions, for all A-level questions, sorry, this morning, if you get them into the ask@bmet.ac.uk, get them in on there, punch them over to us and we'll get them answered as soon as possible. We'll also have all of our live streams, as you can see, all this week. So we've got Sutton Coldfield live streams today. Yesterday we had Matthew, I think James Watt, sorry, and then the other day before that we had Matthew Barnes. So yeah, do go on to our YouTube site. You can see every question Q&A function on there. You can also see all of our presentations also on there as well. That's our YouTube channel. But again, any A-level stuff, guys, get them over to ask@bmet.ac.uk. Just going to skip past that one. So next one, we've got a business one here. Apply for business administration. Do I have to really be good at maths? That's a good question. Over to you, Jane, firstly for that one.
Okay, that's fine. I'll answer that one, Jimmy, because it's business admin. So if they apply for business admin, do they have to be good at maths? For business admin, the entry requirements for that are 4 GCSEs at a grade D or above, or a grade 3, sorry. So you need to have maths at a grade 3 to be able to come on to business administration and English. Hope that answers the question.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Back to myself. Okay, next question. I'm just going to get rid of that one. There we go. A-level question there again. I'm just going to move that one to the right. Again, guys, get them over to ask@bmet.ac.uk for that query for the A-level stuff. Okay, next one then. So what future I might reword that. It doesn't really make too much sense. What kind of career pathways are available in law? What kind of career pathways are available in law? I think typically if you leave the course right now with us, what kind of things can you go on to study law?
Okay, so I'll start, but Jane might want to answer as well. So career pathways in law, most of the students that come to study law with us do want to go on to university, and they apply for university in the second year of the applied law and criminology course. So you are looking at working as a paralegal or a legal assistant in an office until you get your degree. Once you've got a degree, then it opens up to being a solicitor, and obviously, you know, after an extensive period of time, being a barrister. But I mean, there's such a wide range. I mean, there's working in the courts, there's working in the public sector, you know, for the government as a legal advisor or solicitor. So it's very, very wide ranging. Jane, I don't know if you want to add anything to that.
Yes, I'd just say that if you came and did a paralegal apprenticeship with us, you would work within a legal company whilst you're doing your apprenticeship, which is a fantastic opportunity to see law in action. We work with local and national employers, and law comes into different aspects. So there's criminal law, family law, property law, etc. So when you come in for an interview, we talk about what your interests are and try and find a company that works in that field to give you the opportunity to see whether it's really what you think it is. Thank you.
Thank you, both of you. Thank you very much. Okay, back to myself. There we go. Okay, guys, next question. Loads of law questions on here today. Loads of law questions. Just trying to get an even balance here. Here we go. Okay, so would I be able to change my level for business administration? Let me start that again. I can't get words out this morning. Let me start that again. So, would I be able to change my level for business administration? I wanted to do level 3, but chose to do level 2 instead. So I think they've applied for a level 3, but they want to do a level 2. Is that possible? Is that easy to change?
It's unlikely that would happen, because normally when a student gets the entry requirement for the course, that's the course that they have got the entry requirements for, so they would normally stay on that course. So there wouldn't be any particular, and when students come in to enrol, all of us in the business department, we give very careful guidance, and we look at what what the student has achieved at school, for example, and we do the best we can to put them on the right course. So once the student is on a course, it's unlikely they would drop down a level. It's more likely, if they weren't happy in the first few weeks, that they might want to go to another subject. So for example, move to IT or move to health and social care. But moving up and down levels is quite unusual, because we give such good guidance at enrolment.
Thank you, Fiona. Thank you. Perfectly answered. I think that was, yeah. Move that question to the right. Again, the A-level question here. Is this A-level law we're talking about today? This is not A-level law. This is our vocational option in law.
Yes, this is vocational and apprenticeships.
There we go. Again, guys, if you've got any more questions regarding the A-level section, go ask on ask@bmet.ac.uk, or alternatively, you can go online to bmet.ac.uk. Just filter down to A-levels. You can see all the A-level options on there. Next question then, guys, we've got how long are the lessons in all the subject areas? So law, business and accounts, how long are the lessons? Are they 24 hours? No sleep?
Okay, no, I'll answer that. Most of the lessons are 1.5 hours, okay? And for all business, all law and admin, we tend to, well, in normal circumstances, some of it's in a classroom, so with the teacher doing activities, and then some of it is in a computer room where you're allowed to do research and work to support your assignments. This year, obviously, things are slightly different, so we're hoping very much there will still be some classroom-based learning, but there will definitely be some online engagement, probably using Microsoft Teams. But the lessons are generally 1.5 hours.
I think, Sarah, if you could maybe just fill in on maths and English as well, just in case the candidate will require to do maths and English at the same time.
Yes, that's fine. Thanks, Jane. So if you're doing GCSE English or maths as part of your full-time study programme, you'll be doing 3 hours of GCSE English and 3 hours of GCSE maths, based on which ones you need. That is across 2 1.5 sessions. Based on the current situation, we are also looking at some of this delivery being online as well. Thank you.
Thanks, folks. I think I've got another general question here. It's got, what are employers looking for? Are they looking for like 3 4s in GCSEs, including English and maths? What are they generally looking for in the business sector Over to you, Jamie, for that one.
Yeah, I'll start with that one. In reality, what most of our employers are telling us they're looking for is a willingness to learn. Having the level 4 in maths and English is absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, a huge benefit to you. And if you come to college without that, we will help you to get that, because that is a key need for employers. As well as the key need for maths and English, as I say, what they're looking for is a willingness to learn, a professional attitude, so turning up to lessons on time, doing your homework when you're asked to do. We teach you skills such as stand-up presentation skills. A lot of the time you teach us a lot of stuff about technology as well, and we work together to develop the skills that are required. So if you're interested in law, we look at those types of skills that the employers have told us. If you're interested in working in accounting, we look at those types of skills. But a lot of the feedback from our employers are English and maths are key, and then it is all about attitude to learning.
Thanks. Thank you very much, all of you. Thank you very, very much. Okay, guys, next question then. I've got a question here. It's asking about our law and criminology courses now. What kind of units do we cover in our law course currently at the moment at Sutton Coldfield College? What are the sort of units that we cover for that?
Okay, Jimmy, yeah, I'll answer that. I don't actually teach on the course, so ideally I would have had my 2 law teachers here, but I sort of outline on, definitely do an introduction to the English legal system. That's one of the units they start with, so you look at the role of solicitors and judges and magistrates and how laws are made. They also look at the law of tort and negligence, and also how the law is applied, so some business law, employment law, and they also have chosen a unit on family law for the second years. So I'm not an expert on law myself, because I'm generally a business person, but that's a sort of outline. I mean, if they want to put more detailed questions on, Jimmy, to ask or send them to me, I can certainly find out.
Fiona, as long as you're not breaking the law yourself, then that's...
Yeah, exactly.
Good enough for me. That's good. Again, guys, get them over to ask@bmet.ac.uk,
Yeah.
and that'll be good. Get questions answered. Okay, guys, loads of questions coming in. We've got a mixture of questions now. A few adult ones coming in now as well. So this is quite a general one now, this one is. So it's asking, are adults eligible for apprenticeships? So what age can you start one? Have you got to be 10 years old to start one? Have you got to be 25 years old? How old do you have to be to start an apprenticeship?
You can start an apprenticeship from the age of 16 upwards. You can be 99 if you are 99 and you want to start an apprenticeship. You can start at any age from 16 onwards. We do interview to decide whether you are apprenticeship ready. And what that basically means is that because you will be employed as part of the apprenticeship, the employer will ask for specific skills, as I was just mentioning about that willingness to learn and professional outlook. So we have a conversation with you about that. And if we think that you're not quite ready for an apprenticeship, we will offer you the vocational curriculum area to develop those skills. And then we can, partway through the course or at the end of the course, we can then review it again with the employers. So any age from 16 and above, you can't do it at the age of 6, unfortunately, but any age from there onwards. And we support you with the appropriate advice and guidance to make sure that what you're looking for is going to give you those skills within the apprenticeship programme.
Thanks, Jane. Thank you very much for that. I'm just going to go back onto myself. So next question then, guys, is, got a question here. Should I still continue revising my GCSE stuff for business and law? Should I still keep revising that at all? Is there any relation at all to what we do at BMet College and our vocational courses in terms of GCSE? Is there any crossovers at all?
Well, I'll try and answer that. I think the answer to that is that if you're doing a GCSE at school, obviously your grade will have been sent off by now, but I would encourage anybody to carry on learning. And if you're thinking of coming to study business or law or admin at the college, then the more that you can read about it and the more you learn about it just in general and watching the news about what's going on in business and the law, the better, really. I wouldn't ever say don't stop studying, just carry on. Yeah.
No, that's fairly answered. That's absolutely fairly answered. Okay, let's go to the next question. So guys, I've got one more question left. Time is now 12:41. Got 4 minutes left. Okay, the next question is then, do you get any work experience as part of our business courses and accounting courses and law courses at all? Any work experience available there to jump onto at all?
Yes. Yes is the answer. I can see Fiona's going to enhance upon my answer, but absolutely, it's a really integral part of the course. As I've said, we work really closely with employers, and every learner that comes onto one of our vocational courses will have what we call getting ready for the world of work, and that's developing those skills. But also we'll do real work experience, and that might be in companies, as Fiona said, that your family run. We get quite a few learners who've got family businesses, but what we do is we look at the skills that you require for the career that you're looking for and try and help you find appropriate work experience in that field. So yes, every learner that comes on a vocational course will get work experience, and obviously anybody that enrolls on an apprenticeship will get it as well. So Fiona, I don't know whether you want to add anything to that.
Yeah, I was just going to add a little bit to say that yes, when you come to enrol, we will give you guidance about the expectations for work experience, and we encourage all students to try and find their own. As I said before, you will have a personal tutor that you see once a week, and they will give you support with things like this, but obviously we can't find 200 work experiences for students. That the students have to try and help us, and obviously it's in your interest to try and find a work experience that you're interested in and to use your network of family and friends. So you will be given support with it in your tutorial hour, and we will certainly support with, as Jane said, the work ready side of things, so getting your CV up to date, getting your letters ready or emails that you want to send out to employers. But ultimately the responsibility lies with yourself to try and find a suitable work experience. But we also sometimes, because not everybody has been able to find one, we also offer live projects. So for groups of students who haven't necessarily been able to actually find a placement, and that will involve possibly one example is the law students, and we've linked up with a local solicitor, and they're going to design a recruitment pack for a solicitor so that you get the chance to work on what is real work, but without actually having to go into the company, but it's linked with the solicitor's company. So I hope that helps.
Thank you, Fiona and Jen and Sarah. Absolutely brilliant. Now, guys, we have run out of time, unfortunately. There's loads of questions that are coming, some really good questions as well for adult learners and also 16 to 18. The best thing to do, guys,
Jimmy, I was just going to say, if you pass the questions on to us, we will answer all of them.
For sure, definitely, yeah. So guys, if you get them over to ask@bmet.ac.uk, we'll get them answered as soon as possible. Guys, we have run out of time now. We'll have to skip forwards. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So then, folks, at college, there's a whole student experience team who are on hand to help and support you throughout your college life. If you need financial support, would like to see the college counsellor or mentor, or would like help research in the LRC, which is called our Learning Resource Facility, we are here to help every step of the way. If you want to get involved with activities outside the classroom, each college has a variety of activities on offer. You can speak to the Student Experience Officer when you join the college to find out more information. Again, guys, if you want to find out more information on what's on offer across all of our BMet network, including James Watt College and also Matthew Bolton College, you can get at us on bmet.ac.uk to find out more information about the courses you can see on the screen right there, and loads more. So as you folks can't visit Sutton Coldfield College at the moment, we thought we'd bring the college right to you. Sit back and relax and watch this short video clip on what the college looks like on the inside. Enjoy. There we have it then, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. So thank you very much for joining us today. If you are collecting your grades this summer, or if you already have them grades, head over to bmet.ac.uk to apply for a course this September. You'll be given a conditional offer and sent more information on how to enrol with us closer to the time. Again, guys, if you've got any more questions to ask us today, and I'm sure you have, I've just seen those on the screen right next to me here. I can't get them answered to you right now, as we've got to move on to the next session. However, you can get them to us on ask@bmet.ac.uk. As you guys can see on the social media banners just below there, ask@bmet.ac.uk. Make sure you put your name in there. Make sure you put the sort of title name, which is going to be business query maybe. You can forward them on to our business, law or accounts team, or English and maths or ESOL team as well. So again, guys, thank you very much for joining today. I hope you enjoyed this session. We look forward to welcoming you to BMet in September. Thank you.